Hey guys, welcome to this quick video for BlackBox servers. Just want to have a quick overview of our new ARK configuration and features. So here we can see an example ARK server with everything you'd expect to see. If I just take you across to scheduled tasks. Now if we add a new task, you can see there's a range of choices, our newest of which is a restart message. Now what this will allow you to do is broadcast a global message to the entire server for every player to see. So for example, if you want to run this alongside a server restart, we could type in server restarting in 5 minutes. So whatever you put as the name here is what will pop up for the player. Notes are for personal use, so if you've got a more complex script, for example, you can type in whatever you need to remind you what it does. So if we did this, for example, for a server restart, if we say you have a daily restart at 10 PM, if we change this to daily, and then we set it to recur every day, and then say the server restart is at 10 PM. If we set this for 9:55 PM, that would be starting from today's date. And if that's set to 9:55 PM, every day at 9:55 PM, you will have it pop up for every player across the server with the message, server restarting in 5 minutes. So if we save that, this will also, every time that executes, it will automatically save your world, so you don't have to worry about doing that separately either. So you can see we have got the script parameters here and advanced options as well. So if we go back, you can see that that's now been saved. So you could schedule a restart then for 10 PM as a separate task. And you can have as many of these as you like, so if you want to warn players 5, 10, 15 minutes in advance, that's all fine as well. Okay, so here you can see we've also got our Steam update button, which will allow you to manually update the server. But again, this is something you can just set as a scheduled task, which will probably be a bit easier for you. We have our configuration files here, which you can see we can go into game user settings.ini here. And these will let you change practically everything on the server. You can see we've got a load of options here. You can change these from the arrow keys there, or type the number in manually. You've got your server message here as well, and your server name, as well as your admin password and some other things. We've also got our game.ini file here. Now these two are just some of the files in this, but they will let you change a lot of different things. You can see you got our PvE settings here and your PvP settings above. Now just to speed things up, I won't show you the rest of those, but there are a load of different options there. Now you can see we've also got our current activity and stats here. Now, as this is just an example server, there aren't actually any players online, but you can see that we'll be able to look at the number of players that are on and have been on over a set period of time. You can see the memory usage here and the CPU usage, and you can set that to a custom number of days as well if that's what you want to look at. You got your server variables, your current activity. Again, as this is a test server, you won't see these. We've also got our mod manager here. Now with our G2 configuration, we've added a load of new one-click installs for maps, mods, tools, everything. So if I just show you, these are a load of maps that you can go through, and it is literally as simple as clicking the install button. Go across to mods here. Got a range of the most popular mods, and if there are mods that you don't see here, then you can still manually install those. I'll get to that a bit later on. And all of these, if you want to know what they do, you've got the workshop page link for each mod at the bottom. We've also got some tools here, and I'll go into a bit more detail about what the ARK mod updater and remote do. You've also got the cluster tools here, which you can use if you've got a cluster server for cross travel. And then we've also got some total conversion mods down here, which will change ARK entirely. And again, if you want some more information about them, just click the workshop page link there. Right, if we go back, I'll just show you that we've also got backups now. So if we click the backup manager here, it will ask you if you want to execute the script. Click OK, and that will let you manage all the backups you've created. To create a backup, simply click the backup server option here, you have the restore server option next to it, and you have rollback server here as well. There's a bit of a difference between restore and rollback. Restore will let you literally restore your server off the backup, whereas rollback goes to a previous snapshot. Now if I just show you, this will let you jump back to previous snapshots. Say if you have a mod that breaks a server, for example, you can just hop back a little bit, although it is always a good idea if you are going to install a lot of mods to do a full backup anyway. You've got your server details here, which again, this will let you choose your primary or your cluster server, as will the backups. And you've got a wipe server option here, which is self-explanatory. It'll wipe your server. You've got your file manager, which will give you access to all of the server files, allow you to upload and download files. You have all of your options along the top here. Now, once you install ARK Mod Updater and ARK Remote, if those are plugins that you'll use, ARK Mod Updater simply allows you to update all of your mods in one go, so it's a good tool to have. You'll click that and then hit the execute script button there, and that will update all of your mods. It can be a good idea to create a backup beforehand just in case. And then ARK Remote, I'm sure many of you will have used before. It's a bit more of a legacy option for installing mods and stuff, but we do still support that. You've got your direct Steam connection here to join the server directly. You've got your official wiki, add it to ARK servers or HLSW, these are like ranking systems. You've got your official ARK community forums option here, which will open a separate link to there. You've got our help guides, which opens a link to our knowledge base, which has loads of previously asked questions and stuff. So if you do ever have any problems or questions, it's always a good idea to go here first. If that doesn't have the information you need, then you've got a customer support button here, and one of our members of staff will get back to you quickly on that as well. You've also got your log viewer up here, which is, well, it does exactly what it says on the tin, lets you view logs, and you can also access those from the file manager as well. Okay, you've also finally got your workshop mod manager here, which is another way to install workshop mods or manage them. So you'll be able to choose the mods from here and then choose what you'd like to do to them, such as download or update. This is good because it lets you manually update individual mods, so if you know it's just one mod that's out of date, rather than doing the whole update process for every mod, you can just choose that one and update it from there. And finally, under the Actions tab over here, you've got a few other settings such as reinstalling, repairing, and then a couple of manual options for things that you can also schedule, such as broadcasting messages, ARK on commands, and restart message. The ARK on command option is very powerful as well. This is again something you can schedule, but it will allow you to schedule any ARK on command from ARK. So everything from wiping all the dinos off of the map to anything you want really. Anything that's a command in ARK can be executed from here, either manually or automated from here. And yeah, that's about it. Just a little bit about our new servers here and the new configuration. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah,